Hello students, today we are going to learn about the adaptive radiation of chapter number 6, very important topic for the board book set and NEET. The process of evolution of different species in a given geographical region starting from one point and literally radiating to the other areas of geography or habitats. That's we call basically adaptive radiation. From the one point, this is the one geographical region, from the one original species, that's a different species are formed, right? So from the common ancestor, different species are radiating out. That's we call adaptive radiations by their adaptation according to the need of food, need of habitat, right? So for that, here now we are going to learn about one simplest example. Darwin finches. Charles Darwin visited the Galapagos Island. Galapagos Island itself is made up of so many tiny islands over there. And here he had observed that different types of the Darwin finches are there. Insectivorous, seed eater, frugivorous, like that. So many are there. So he observed that and he wanted to know about that. Which one is the main original one? Right? They all were arise from the same ancestor or the different one. So for that, he had started working on that and he observed that on that, suppose this is the Galapagos Island, here there's a different, so many islands are there. In that everywhere he observed common, that is the seed eater. Seed eater is the main original one because he had observed this thing and gradually seed eater modified themselves according to the need of food. Suppose in this small tiny island, that is fruits are available more in number. So that seed eater now converts that big shape, gradually their big shape is changed because ultimately beak helps to catch this type of the fruit. So big shape gets changed to easily catch that fruit. Same over here, the insects are there more in number. So insectivorous, these finches are there. So their big shape is further changed. So remember, everywhere Darwin observed that's a seed eater first. So he concluded this thing by his observation that seed eater is the dominant one, main one, and gradually that start modifying according to that need, and that's the habitat where they have to live over there. So that leads to adaptive radiation. According to the adaptations, it shows that formation of new species within a same geographical area. So now in that, the next, see this image, that Darwin finches, this one is the main common, that's the seed eater one, and further it radiates. Just islands pe ja rahe, different availabilities of the food is there, they have to change their the big shape. It can be pointed, it can be the broader, sharper, like that. Next, same kind of, that's the example, one more given for adaptive radiation, that is for Australia. Australia hasn't been developed during that continental drift from one of the island, right? So during that time, maximum the animals over here, that is the placental mammals. No, sorry, my mistake, not placental mammals, that is the marsupial mammals. Marsupial mammals are there. With that, no doubt, placental mammals are also there, but maximum that is the marsupial. Marsupials are what? They are mammals like us, but they have the pouch, brood pouch, so that in that the growth of the babies occur. So those have that pouch, we call the which one over here, marsupial mammals. Marsupial mammals differ from the placental mammals. Next, marsupial mammals are there here. As and when this continental drift occur, that common ancestral stock jo hai, from that this further that marsupials are formed. So from common ancestral marsupial, this further marsupials varieties species are formed in an Australia. So this one also indicates the which one, adaptive radiation, and this adaptive radiations that leads to the what kind of evolution, that is the divergent evolution. Always remember this thing. Next, after that, here placental mammals and the Australian marsupials are there. See, placental mammals in that mole, anteater, mouse, lemur, flying squirrel, bobcat and the wolf. Australian marsupial mole, numpcat, that is anteater, marsupial mouse, spotted cuscus, flying phalangier, Tasmanian tiger cat, Tasmanian wolf. These are the example. When asked for this thing, if this Australian marsupial shows what kind of evolution, then remember individual for this thing, that is divergent. If as placental mammals indicates what kind of evolution, then remember adaptive radiation, it's a one type, so divergent evolution. But when they ask for comparison, lemur and like spotted cuscus, anteater and bobcat and the Tasmanian tiger cat, then remember, see, they both are originated from two different ancestors, but according to their food habit, right, niche, they are exactly like the same. So it's a one kind of the which one convergent evolution. Either both are, that's a carnivore or herbivore, that kind of evolution start. So this one we consider as a which one convergent. So always remember individual, they are divergent, and when we compare this thing, then it's a which one convergent evolution. Stop.